Hey guys, I am back with Last Sacrifice by Richelle Mead, and a lot happens in this book. A little bit of background: Rose and Lissa have this bond where anytime Lissa gets kind of overwhelmed with spirits, usually presented in either anger or depression, and in the last couple of books it's been anger, like overly angry over not, serious but not that serious things. So Rose can take that emotion and lessen it in Lissa and kind of pull it through the bond into herself, Rose. And then she does a Rose thing and blows up because Rose is a little bit, just tiny bit hot-tempered sometimes, especially when she does pull that emotion. And it is quick acting. So, but back to this book, it starts off with Rose being behind bars, and Lissa comes up with a plan to make that not happen. So, essentially, with Lissa and Christian having actual alibis and Adrian convincing with compulsion everybody that Eddie and Abe and Adrian himself are not involved. They only see Dimitri and Rose clearly escaping. So everybody else has alibis, but everybody's in on the plan except Rose, because we need a real reaction from her, not let her let on that anything's happening beforehand. Rose is still thinking about the note that Queen, the late Queen, had her lover pass on to Rose right at the end of the trial, or the end of the hearing. She gets a note. It's literally from the late Queen, and it says that there is another Dragomir, and that Lissa is not the only one, and that if we were to find said Dragomir, that Lissa would have a vote in all of the things and get her seat on the court committee. So yeah, kind of important. We want that. So instead of being at the safe house where Lissa wants her, Rose convinces Dimitri that the best way to help Lissa is to go find this other Dragomir. Now, Dimitri's torn because Lissa literally said, hey, you're going to the safe house and you're going to stay there until we can prove she's innocent. But he also knows that finding this Dragomir is going to help her in the long run. They go on an adventure to find the Dragomir. We need more time to find the Dragomir and to prove Rose is innocent. So Rose comes up with a plan to have her friends convince Lissa to run for Queen. Lissa doesn't want to be Queen, that's never been part of her plan. She actually wants to just go to college and be with Christian and be protected by Rose. That would be her ideal dream. Her friends do convince her that yes, we do need more time, so yes, I'll run, whatever. I can't back out now, y'all already nominated me. So while Dimitri is tracking down anything he can, and it's not much because where do we start? Rose gets in contact, not willingly, mind you, but she comes in contact with Victor, and if you don't know Victor, go read Vampire Academy 1. He is not a good guy. He's just not a good guy. So, but he does know things, and he has quite a few connections, so maybe he knows something. Only that's where we go wrong, because he literally knows nothing, but is kind of a nosy know-it-all type guy. So, of course, he can't be uninvolved with this. It's gonna help Lissa. I don't like him, which is cool because eventually Rose, in a spirit-induced anger, kind of takes it out on him, and well, let's just say he's an older guy, so she she just feels really guilty about it later, and that's when Dimitri's like, yeah, you have to snap out of this because it wasn't your fault, it was self-defense, all the things. And Rose is like, well, you're talking about the exact same thing of you and your guilt because it wasn't your fault. You can control it. You were, Mr. Roy, so no one is blaming you but you. So until you forgive yourself, why should I forgive myself? And he's like, that's not the same thing. And she goes, it's exactly the same thing. And you know what? Until you forgive yourself, we can't be together. So, and he goes, well, we can't be together anyway because you're with Adrian. And she goes, yes, but anyway. So Alyssa's going through the trials, and trial 1 is like a scavenger hunt for essentials like food and water and a tent to sleep in and fire starting kit or whatever. Because her thing is, hey, we're gonna drop you off here, and you're gonna go there, and you're gonna wait for us there, and we're gonna come pick you up. But you're gonna be here out here all day long, pretty much. So let's just see if you can handle it. Here's the safe word. If you say the safe word, call this number, say it, we'll come get you early, and then you won't be in the running for being queen. Everybody kind of underestimates Lissa at this point, even Lissa, because she's like, more than once during this test alone, she's like, I could say stop. I could say the safe word. I could call the number. But I'm not going to. I have to see this through because I have to get more time from my other friends to clear Rose. So I have to do this. All the while she's feeling guilty because she knows in the end no one can actually vote for her because she doesn't have a family. That's the weird thing about the law, because it says nothing about family when nominations occur. It says nothing about family when the trials occur. It says nothing about family when speeches occur. But at that final, hey, everybody's going to start voting now. Yeah, same with your family. Now she's out of the running. So that was her first test, the scavenger hunt for all of the essential things, and just to stay out in the sun all day long. The second trial was more of a mental thing. She went into a spirit-induced dream and faced all of her fears. Rose sacrificing herself for Lissa, and then Lissa having to continue. Christian breaking up with her, saying, you know, if you're going to be in this life, I can't be around you. I can't drag you down like that. Just all of the right things, but all of the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? She has no family, so she's just all alone trying to live this life, and she has this voice saying, you know, say the word stop out loud. You know, you want to, you're all alone, there's no one there, you can stop this. And then she's like, I want to. No, can't do it. Gotta go on. Anyway, she passes the test. She gets to wake up and goes about her day. Now back to Rose and her side of things. We track down a former teacher, Mrs. Carp, and the only reason we do is because Mrs. Carp is actually related to this half-sibling of Lissa. She can literally lead us to this half-sibling. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Lissa's third and final trial is kind of a question, kind of a riddle. And there's only one right answer. What must a queen possess in order to truly rule over her people? Now, 1,000 things run through Lissa's mind at that moment, because a queen needs to be loyal, a queen needs a following, a queen needs respect, just to be on time, she needs to be strong, she needs just a laundry list of things go through Lissa's mind. And the lady is like, don't answer right now, don't answer right now, come back tomorrow with the appropriate answer and you'll continue on to the votes. Good luck. And Lissa's like, I don't know, there's only one right answer, and if I get it wrong, then I let everyone down, and what do I do? What do I say? So she's really struggling with this. Meanwhile, Rose is meeting up with Lissa's half-sister. And yes, it is a half-sister. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I said it in my first video of the Vampire Academy. But there was a Moroi girl who worshipped Rose and Dimitri when they were carrying boxes out of the church's attic into the secondary school. They ran into this girl, and she was just in awe of their awesomeness. Her name was Jill. Jill turns out to be Lissa's half-sister. And we are so thrilled because Jill, throughout this series, on and off, because she's not really a main character, she's kind of a secondary main character, but on and off, this group of friends has kind of taken her under their wings and shown her the ropes. The only problem is trying to convince her mom that she actually needs to go back to court and be presented as a Dragomir, because mom doesn't want that life for her daughter. So, but none of that matters at the moment because Victor takes her and runs. We have to track him down again and get her back again. And that's when Rose comes up with all kinds of guilt because she uses spirit-induced anger and too much force to knock him out. So that doesn't end well for Victor. But Dimitri is like, you know what, it was self-defense, you have nothing to feel guilty over, he wasn't a good guy. All the things that us as readers are screaming at her at this point, because we are cheering that he is not a problem anymore. Now, at this point, there have been a lot of clues and add up to Adrian's mom being the one who unalived the queen. And at this point, Lissa is convinced, like legitimately convinced, that Adrian's mom, Daniela, did it. Framed Rose and did the unaliving, and she has all of this evidence to support it. And Rose, Dimitri, and Jill go to court, and he's like, I got this. It's not Daniela, but it is someone just as shocking. Even more shocking, actually, because but read the book. And Daniela, Adrian's mom, is not completely innocent. Yeah, really good book. Oh, and at the end of this book, because this is the special edition book, at the end of this book, there is a bonus scene. In the original, we never actually get to see Dimitri go home and let his family know that he is and not destroyed. And in this bonus scene, at the end of this bonus scene, we get this message, and you can pause it to read it. We get the scene that Dimitri goes home and lets his family know, and it's so exciting. Pick up the book, read it, let me know what you think in the comments. I may do another video just to let y'all know what the bonus scenes really entail for those of you who don't have access to them. So If there are any books y'all want me to review, leave those in the comments. Let me know what you think about these books in the comments as well. In the meantime, other than the bonus scenes, I am off to this gym. Stay tuned for this video. Have a great day, guys.